Hypothetical question. Would you rather be very personally fulfilled or very professionally fulfilled? And when you answer, what defines that? Some people define professionally fulfilled as being super wealthy.
It's so crazy because I just talked about this with with my friends, and it was just a recent conversation. Um I am fulfilled professionally. I think it's one of the things that I am most proud of. And so it is something that if you want to attack me, attack how I operate or run a business or how I show up with work or how I show up amongst in a work setting. Personally, there's so much, I think, things I'm working through and I'm grateful that I'm working through as an adult. Um, but life and my growth and the change and all of that things comes in waves. For me, I professionally fulfilled because I guess that means also my bank account is filled. And so that is fulfilling for me. Like to be able to pay all of my bills, to be able to make sure my mom's life is easy in any way I can make it easy for her. And just to be able to live and exist and do the things I want to do. So maybe my professional falls into my personal because I'm able to
naturally
travel and take breaks and do the things I like. But I'd rather be professionally fulfilled.
I too would rather be professionally fulfilled because it's like personally fulfilled. There's been situations in my life where I've been just personally fulfilled, but then I feel like it's momentary and then I get over it and then I want the next thing. But the way to get the next thing is to be professionally fulfilled and getting shit done and getting, again, financially supported.
Yeah. Like that's something that I actually used to, that I had to work on in moments of solidarity or silence or just taking some time away. I would wake up and be miserable if by the end of the day I didn't feel productive. Fair. So like there's days where, okay, whole day I'm not leaving the house. But I'm gonna send some emails out. I'm gonna work on my schedule. I may even, if I have nothing really to do, say it's a fucking Saturday. So I know no one's gonna email me on Sunday. They're not gonna get to me till Monday. I'll literally wake up and start putting things into my calendar for the next week. So I know what I'm doing, which I think sets me up professionally. Like that fulfills me to just be professionally ready and settled. What about you?
I'm thinking about just, like personally fulfilled. Like, I don't know, when I'm thinking personal, because when you mentioned vacation, I'm like, well, that's true. Like, I love being able to do what I want. But the thing that's detaching me from professional is I got a lot of rich, miserable people I know. And I measure professionally fulfilled as to money. I do. Unless you're creating art, literally, I think paintbrush to paper, like, it's no secret I love Basquiat. I have him tattooed all over my left side of my fucking body. Like, I've read so much about the money and the recognition from his paintings and where his brain was kind of like, he wanted more, I need my shit in museums so people enjoy this every day, than now all these millionaires come into my loft on Jones Street and they're just like, betting on each other how much it's going to be worth. And that's when he started throwing paint on shit. Or when you see faces of Basquiat crossing things out, he just wanted to devalue things because he knew he was so popular. I bring that up because professional is money. But personal, like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes in the heights of my life with success, I've hated myself a little bit. For me, personally fulfilled is like really waking up happy, loving everything about myself, loving everyone around me, which I feel right now, but also feeling like the productivity is my life. Like, did I have a good day? Was I healthy? Was I doing this? Was I making strides for myself? I kind of lose that the busier and the more shit ramps up for work. I think my health dwindles. My beauty even dwindles. I start to get not enough sleep. And I realize like I'm feeding the wrong beast because I'm so obsessed with hitting these professional marks that I stopped taking care of myself.
And see, that's where I feel like what you said, bringing up Basquiat, solidified what I said. What I do professionally is art. Yeah, there's the management side of it, but having selective ignorance and figuring out what episodes and guests, and that is creating art for me. I'm also working on scripts right now, which is so fulfilling. I'm working on a fucking feature film script, and it's like I'm creating life. Literally, I'm creating
But what
beings.
if millions of people listen to your show? Because this would dictate it, right? Let's just say you had the volume of Call Her Daddy listeners, but there
Okay.
was maybe like a red X on Mandii B because you did something wrong.
Bitch, there's a red X on me every week on the internet.
That you can't make money from. Advertisers won't work with you. Let's just say that, right? People are consuming this and they love what you're talking about, but you're not seeing money from it.
I'm not seeing money from selective ignorance right now.
I'm talking about
Period Sis is a passion project that I feel like literally saved my best friend's life. I've created, Official Box Owner made me great money during the pandemic, but I've had projects that I haven't seen money from. And so that's where.
But is it professional fulfillment?
No, so it is because it's what I do for a living. I do believe maybe eventually I can see money from all of it. Definitely Selective Ignorance coming soon, got an announcement, but I don't do it with like, I'm not going to do it unless I make money. I have over 100 episodes of Period Sis. I feel like it was transformative. I've said professionally right now, I'm living in my legacy professionally. Like this podcast, what we've done, how we've changed lives with even all my other platforms and things that I've created, my professional life has given me purpose. So because of that, like I'm fulfilled by it and I'm grateful because if you asked me this 5 years ago when I was working 70 hours at fucking Ernst & Young, fucking doing K1s for tax season, absolutely not. That wasn't fulfilling. And I say it all the time. Like I remember when I left EY and I got to talk to my partners because bitch, I quit in the middle of K1 season and they was like, can you give me 2 more weeks? And I'm a good person. I didn't have to, but I did. I gave them 2 more weeks after my 2-week notice because they really needed to get through the season. And so I literally was going on lunch with the partners and the seniors, managers, and they were all telling me like, I used to be in theater with my friends. I used to do this on the weekends. I miss going to softball. And literally I was expressing to them that we sold out Caroline's. And they were like, wow, you're getting to create something that gives you money to where you're quitting a career to go do that. They were all so jealous because though they make all the money in this wonderful career, all the things that made them happy isn't what they were making money and surviving from. So professionally, I'm able to live the life I want to do, literally doing what I like. My teachers are probably gagging that I'm literally making money from talking because, bitch, I wouldn't shut up. Bitch, you don't know how to read? I'm going to read the script for you. And now I'm motherfucking writing a book. So everything professionally that I've been doing over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years has been fulfilling. And when I've gotten to a point where it wasn't fun for me anymore, I made pivots or like even with the rebrand of this show, like it was impacting my personal life so much that I was like, we fucking grew something so amazing. How can we pivot to where I love what I'm doing again? Because a part of it like kind of was debilitating me. And so even with the rebrand, having the fun with that, writing the book.
Right now, actually, I feel the opposite about the rebrand.
I've felt that.
I feel really grateful that we can reach more people, but I also feel like so much of the conversation I have in the book, if I do an interview, things I preach to people about authenticity, there's a small part of me, even though I know it's not true, that feels like I removed it a little bit. I know that the reality of keeping a brand alive, keeping people paid, has to come with changing, but it's not one that felt natural to me. There's not really another project I've made in my life that felt as unnatural. And it was very difficult. I mean, obviously, like the whole discourse from people was tough, but more so just like, I think that as we're growing and aging, it's obvious, but I don't know if it connected to me as much, maybe being with you. Our dynamic has been horrible for so long that this new part is weird. Now it feels more normal, but I definitely was just like, what is going on? It's also this weird thing of this, that is professional growth. Is, changing a brand, turning it around into something else. Everyone does rebrands. Everyone changes things. Why am I so attached to this thing? And I'm not sure why. Maybe because Horrible Decisions doesn't feel like a company to me. It feels like something I'm making or a conversation. So when it shifted, it fucked me up a little. But
even
if
though
the
we didn't
book
get rid
was-
of it, like, do you feel more excitement with our Patreon content? Like, because we're still talking sex and raunch and kink over there. We just had on Sex with Ashley, and we have on people from the sex clubs. And
Right.
so are you excited more with the Patreon content that we're doing then?
It's not even the excitement level more than I know. Some people still don't know where Horrible Decisions is. Some people...
Sorry that they don't know how to read.
Or
Or listen, because we say it every week.
Or they're not frequent listeners.
Patreon.com/horrible decisions.